So good morning, dear Luc, dear Prime Minister. It is really great to have you with us in the European Parliament today. Thank you for joining our now long-standing tradition of This is Europe debate. I had the pleasure of visiting Luxembourg last Friday for the accession to the throne of His Royal Highness Grand Duke Guillaume, and there I was reminded once again of how your country truly embodies Europe's finest for history and tradition, combined with a bold and future-driven outlook. Prime Minister, you have called for Europe to take bold steps to cut unnecessary regulation and complexity across all sectors, and I could not agree more. If we want Europe to be truly competitive, we need to make it easier for our entrepreneurs, for our farmers and for our families to succeed. Have been telling us, and this is what this House is delivering. This week I will sign our simplification of the carbon border adjustment mechanism into law, and Parliament will also vote on reducing bureaucracy in the agricultural sector. And also this month we will vote on the revisions of the Corporate Sustainability Reporting Directive and Due Diligence Directive, followed by the adoption of the investment simplification package. Why this long list of what are serious achievements? It's because our direction of travel is clear. Slashing red tape to give our farmers and businesses more time to focus on growth and less time bogged down in paperwork. Simplification is not about doing less, it's about enabling more jobs, more stability, and ultimately more security for Europe. So, dear Luc, dear Prime Minister, I know I can count on you and Luxembourg as a strong partner in delivering this, just as you can absolutely count on us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam President, dear Roberta. Thank you very much for the kind invitation to the European Parliament. I accepted that with great pleasure because I think in a democracy, Parliament is the place where democracy happens. And European democracy, that's us, that's what we are to come to see you today. Let me also take this opportunity to congratulate you for the strong leadership that you are doing at the head of the European Parliament. You are the face of this House of Democracy in Europe, in Luxembourg. Everybody knows the European Parliament also because of you. And I think it's very important that the Parliament has a voice and a face to the outside world, together, of course, with the members of the European Parliament, but you are the leader of that Parliament, an elected leader of that Parliament. So I think that from the perspective, if I may, of a member of the European Council, it's very important to have you at the helm of that Parliament, to talk to you when you come to the meetings of the European Council, because you convey to us the worries, the concerns, the ambition Parliament. Thank you for that. We are working for a Europe that works for people. And for me, that has 2 or 3 dimensions. The first one is the fundamental values. Let us not forget that we build Europe around values. That's the difference, probably, of this continent to many other places in the world, especially today. And I consider that to be extremely important. We can discuss about this and that directive, but what is fundamental is that we stick to democracy, to fundamental human rights, to the rule of law, to make sure that what brings us together, this diversity, this respect for other opinions, and working together for compromises,